Hello guys, good evening. I'm glad to see all of you here. Okay, so it's Genius English and today we are having our first class in practical English. Всем здравствуйте, рад вас видеть. Сегодня у нас первый урок из серии «Практический английский», то есть или английский в жизни. Okay, so I think it's really interesting for you. Думаю, что это будет вам интересно. Because we have to learn English for our life situations, of course. We have to use it in daily life, in daily routines, and so on and so on. So I hope you will like our lesson. And first of all, today we are talking about personal information and filling the forms. Of course, every one of us fills in the form. Каждый из нас заполнял формы or presents himself or herself, yeah? Или презентовал себя, либо кого-то из близких. Okay, that's why I think it's really important if we have our story class and practical course of English, and I think it will be really useful for you as English learners. And let's go. So today we are talking about personal information and filling the form, and our task plan is, lesson plan is, main things about yourself. So the first one is about yourself. So what can you tell about yourself? Yep, some main things, maybe some private information or something like that. What about quiz test 1 and quiz test 2? So in this case we'll practice a lot because as I mentioned before, we are going to have a practical course of English. То есть, как я вам говорил раньше, мы собираемся иметь практический курс английского, and I think it will be useful in your daily life. Я думаю, что вам это будет полезно в вашей жизни. Okay, and of course we will have an example of filling in forms. Также у нас будет пример заполнения анкеты. То есть, for example, are you married or not? Where are you from? And so on and so on. Some very interesting things about abbreviation, English abbreviation, and etc. Okay, and of course we'll learn some grammar, and we're talking about to be, verb to be. It's very easy, I know, but we'll also have a look at question types. Но мы также рассмотрим типы предложений, типы вопросов. Okay, English is very important to know types of questions in English. В английском очень важно знать типы вопросов. So I hope this lesson will be really useful and will be really interesting for each of you. Okay, now we can start. I hope you are in good mood. Я надеюсь, вы в хорошем настроении. Yeah. And your Wednesday wasn't so busy. И ваша среда не была такой очень нагруженной, очень занятой. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go and let's have a look. Okay, what we have here. We have main things about yourself. So I'm sure that all of you can tell me a lot of things about yourselves, but there are some questions maybe you should firstly know how to answer them. For example, what is your first name? Yeah, I hope, and I see that it's really easy. But you have to remember that English people, they like to use this phrase like first name. So it's not very common for ourselves, то есть это не очень типично для нас, то есть первое имя, да. But for the English, it's very, very useful and very common expression. So what is your first name? Okay, what is your second family name or surname? Okay, here we have the same thing. We have a second or family name. So this phrase is also very popular, and you should remember that second or family name means your familia, and surname is the same one. So it can be either second family name or surname. So just keep in your mind, please. Okay, what about how old are you? How old are you? I think it's very widespread question, and even children ask themselves every time they meet someone new. I think it will be useful. Could I have your address? Okay, maybe sometimes we shouldn't ask someone about her address or his address, but still it can be useful if you are in new town. Это может быть полезно, если вы, например, в новом городе или что-то вроде такого. And so on. Okay, so what do you think about these four first questions? Are they useful? Are they really useful in daily life? What do you think? Please write me yes or no. Okay, so I really appreciate your whether you are active, and I inspire you to be active, really. Okay, so you can chat me, of course. Okay, let's have a look. What about where are you from? Where are you from? It's the next one question we have to use when we meet some new people, when we have to introduce ourselves. Yeah. And where do you come from is the same one. What do you do? What is your job? Of course, if you meet someone new, you want to ask somebody about his or her profession, yeah? It's obvious. Okay, so remember this phrase. Are you married or single? Of course, if you meet some boy or some girl, some man, some woman, it doesn't matter. You can ask, are you married or are you single? Are you single? Yeah? Are you single in this case? Okay? Okay, let's have a look. What do we have here? Have you got any children? Have you got any children? Okay, maybe you want to ask something about children, and maybe you want to know their age. Of course, how old are they? You can ask. And what are possible answers to all of these questions you have? You can answer in very easy way. For example, what is your first name? Of course, it's obvious. You can answer my first name or my name is something like that. What is your second name or family name or surname? My family name is, for example, and say your name. Family name. How old are you? Okay, in this case you have to remember that you can use both variants. So you can use I'm, for example, 20 years old, or you can just say I'm 20 without years. Okay, or I'm 20 years old, or I'm 20. Yeah. Okay, could I have your address? Just name your address if you want people or a man and woman to come and visit you. Okay, where are you from? Where do you come from? Here you have two possible ways to answer. I'm from, yep, and I'm come from. Okay, but please be sure that you use one of them. I'm from or I come from. Don't use I'm come from. It's not correct. Okay? Perfect. And what do you do or what is your job? Okay, so you can name your profession, of course. You can say just, I'm a teacher or I'm a doctor or something like that. Or what is your occupation? Yeah, what are you doing? and something, and so on and so on. Okay, are you married or single? Are you married or single? It's very obvious and very easy question, because you can answer just I'm married or I'm single. Okay, it's easy. Use the same words you have in these questions in your answers. Okay, so you see how it's easy? Yeah, of course. Have you got any children? Oh, you have to answer, you can answer both ways. Yes, or a boy and a girl, or no, I don't have any children. I don't have any children. Okay, and if you have children, you can answer how old are they? The boy, for example, is 6 and the girl is 7. Okay. Okay, I recommend you to be really attentive, because now you have to do in a couple of seconds you will do some quiz test, and you should correct mistakes. So let's have a look at this one. Quiz test number 1. Okay, this quiz test number 1. Quiz test number 1 is you have in each question one word is in the wrong place, correct it. So for example, you have are you married? Are you married? So the correct one is are you married? Because are married you, it's not correct. So you should put you, okay, before married. Yeah? Or married after you. Okay, I recommend you, and I really appreciate if you are active in this lesson, and during the whole class. Okay, so what is number 1? What do you in your country? What is the correct word order? What is the correct word order? Please write me. I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Yep, please. Okay. Yep, okay. Okay. You can write me on chat. Okay. You can text me. So, please. Okay. I'm waiting for your answers. What do you in your country? What do you think? What is the correct answer? Okay. No, there is one mistake, please. Number 1 is one mistake. You have to choose the one word. Yeah, what do you do, Nina? You are right. You are right. Exactly. All of you, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, yeah. Okay, what about number 2? Where do you come from you? Where do you come from you? Yeah, I think, yeah. Number 1, number 2. What about number 2? Where do you come from you? Where do you come from you? Okay, so I'm still waiting for your answers, please. I'm still waiting for your answers. Yeah, where do you come from? Exactly, you are right, exactly. Perfect. Perfect, guys. You are right. Where do you come from? Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, what do you think about number 3? Number 3 is what's wrong with number 3? What's wrong with number 3? What do you think? What's wrong with number 3? Could I your address have? Could I your address have? Okay, could I have your address? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you're right. You are right. Okay. Okay, perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, well then. Okay. Well then. What about number 4? Number 4. Okay. What about number 4? Number 4 is... What about number 4? Number 4, what's wrong with number 4? What's your name family? What's your name family? What is your family name? Yeah, exactly. You are right. Exactly. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, guys. What is your family name? Yeah, you're right. You are okay. Okay, well done. Well done. Yeah, okay. What about number 5? What's wrong with number 5? What's wrong with number 5? What's your postcode? Yeah, what's your postcode? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You are right. Thank you. Okay. Okay. What about number 5? Number 6. Number 6, yeah? What about number 6? How old are your children? Exactly. You are right. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Whoa. Okay. And number 7. Number 7 is... Have you got any children? Have you got any children? Yeah, Valentina. Okay, Sergey. Okay, Nina. Okay, well, and thank you, all of you. Thank you. Okay, you're right. Okay. And what's your name first? What about number 8? What is the right answer? What is the correct word order for? What is your first name? Maybe, yeah? Okay. Okay, yeah, you're right. What is your first name, yeah? I think so, yeah, it's correct. It's correct. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, you're right. Okay, good job. Okay, well done. Thank you, all of you. You are so great. Okay, and now we can go further. So, quiz test number 2. Yeah. So, here you have a couple of questions. And your task just to fill in the gaps. Yeah, for example, I need some information. What is your first name? Or it can be, what is your family name? Yeah? Okay. So now let's do the first one. Okay, the first one I've done already. What about the second one? Are your and your name. Okay, so please write your answers. Write your variants. Okay. So be active, please. Okay, so my first name is Sergey. Yeah, okay, well done. And, okay, what is your first name? Yeah. So, please write me your answers. What is your first name? Yeah, okay, Sergey, Regina. Okay. Okay, anybody else? Okay, what about your family name? Family name. For example, my family name is Prachko. Or my family name is, I don't know, like Petrova. Okay, wow, cool. My family name, yeah, I see. Okay, well done. My family name, okay, anybody else? Okay, and where are you from? Where are you from? For example, I'm from St. Petersburg. Or I'm from Russia. Okay. Okay, well done. Wow, cool. Okay, so we have a lot of people from Russia. Okay, well, great, really great. Thank you. Okay, what about your capital? What is the capital of Russia? Okay, so Krasnoyarsk, Korolев, well done. And what is the capital of Russia? Who knows? The capital of Russia. Oh, of course. The capital of Russia is Moscow. Well done. And how old are you? How old are you? Okay, it's really interesting to know how old are you. So, for example, yeah, I'm 43 years old. Well, now I'm 54 years old. Well, great, good job. Okay, perfect. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Okay, what about your profession? What do you do? What do you do? For example, I'm an English teacher. And you are? Oh, I'm a pensioner. Well, perfect. Okay, so anybody else? Wow, musician, cool. Okay. Okay, so retired. Perfect, yeah. Okay, I'm a project engineer. Wow, cool. Okay, anybody else? Okay. Okay, and my last question is, oh, I'm a landscape designer. Wow, it's really cool. It should be really interesting. Okay, well, perfect. And what about your family status? Are you married or are you single? For example, I'm single or I'm married. Okay, well done. Thank you. Okay, well, perfect. Okay, I think it's really interesting to know a lot of things about you. Yeah, it's really cool. Wow, so many things. They are so different. Okay, I think we can go further. Yeah, you agree? Okay, let's move on. And please, I have one more question for you. Do you like to fill in a form? So, for example, we have some forms in the airport or at school or somewhere else. Do you like to fill in all of these different forms? What do you like? Do you like it to do? Really? Because sometimes these forms are so long. They are very long, sometimes they are very boring, uninteresting, and so on. So let's have a look at some words you can face when you are filling a form. Okay, so we have some short forms of single or married man. Yeah, it's boring, you're right. So we have single or married man, we call him Mr. Mr. Then we have a special MRC for married woman. Single woman, Miss. And single or married woman is Mrs. Okay, now you know about family name, you know about first name. Okay, but for example, a family name can be called as surname. And first name can be called as forename. So, day, month, year you were born, it's a date of birth. And what is your nationality? Okay, please answer me. What is your nationality? Okay, so if you come from Russia, you should be all Russian, yeah? So, are you Russian? Yeah, I'm Russian, yeah. And what is your mother tongue? Mother tongue. For example, it's your first language. You can speak it fluently. Вы можете разговаривать на ней свободно. What is your mother tongue? For example, my mother tongue is Russian as well. And what about you? So my mother tongue is Russian, yeah? Am I right or I'm wrong? Okay, I think all of you can speak Russian very well. Yeah? Okay, now we can go further. Sometimes you can face mobile phone. So, no means number. Mobile no, number. Okay, and of course you can have email address and marital status. Okay, and sometimes you can have occupation. For example, I'm a teacher, so I should write in this line, I'm teacher. Of course. And what about the level of English? So what is your level of English? Elementary, intermediate, or advanced? Or pre-intermediate? Yeah, so you know your level of English. Okay, well done. Perfect. And I think all of you have a signature. So, for example, I have a signature and it consists of 2 letters. My first name and my second name. Yeah, so your signature, you have to sign your papers, yeah? Подпись, да? Okay. I think all of you have it. Okay. And now let's go to the grammar. So what we have here? We have a verb to be, and we have a verb to be in types of questions. So what does it mean? You have a verb to be, yeah? What we have here? We have to be, it's something like am, is, are. For example, I'm from England. Я есть из Англии. Yeah? You are a businessman. Ты бизнесмен. He is Japanese. Он есть японец. She is happy. Она есть счастливая. It is cold. Есть холодно. We are busy. Мы есть заняты. You are students. Вы есть студенты. They are at work. Они есть на работе. Как видите, в переводе у нас нету есть. Но я говорил, для того, чтобы показать вам, что мы не употребляем есть, и мы не привыкли к этому. Но в английском языке должно быть всегда подлежащее и глагол. Даже если вы говорите самое простое предложение, я из Англии, все равно должно быть я, I am from England, то есть подлежащее и глагол. Yeah, it's very easy, but a lot of students forget about it. На самом деле очень просто, но многие студенты это забывают. Okay, and what we have if we want to say negative or a question? Yeah. So we have positive, we have negative, we have questions. So for positive, you know that I am, you are, we are, they are, and he, she, it is. If you want to make a negative sentence, so you should just add not. I'm not, you are not, we are not, they are not, he's not, she's not, it's not. And if you want to have a question, you have to change the order. So if you have I am, question will be am I. And if you have you are, question will be are you. And so on. For example, he is he. Okay, and let's go on. And let's have a look at question types. So we have 4 question types in English language. We have general questions. We have alternative questions. We have tag questions. We have special questions. So, general questions – это общий вопрос. Yeah, so we use this rule. Are you a doctor? Yeah, you are a doctor. We change the place. Are you a doctor? Okay, what about alternative questions? So, are you a doctor or a teacher? So, you have a choice in your question. And in this case, it's called alternative because you give a choice to your friend. So you are a doctor, are you a doctor, or are you a teacher, yeah? And you can choose, maybe you are a doctor or you are a teacher. What about tag question? You are a doctor, aren't you? You are not a doctor, are you? То есть, you are a doctor, aren't you? Ты врач, не так ли? You are not a doctor. Ты не врач. Врач? Не так ли? So what is the main rule we have here? The main rule is if you have a positive para in the first chapter of the sentence, you are a doctor, then tag, хвостик будет отрицательным. You are a doctor, хвостик будет отрицательным, are not you. The same you have opposite. If you have the first part negative, если первая часть отрицательная, you are not a doctor, то вторая хвостик будет положительным, are you. For example, he is a doctor, isn't he? He is not a doctor, is he? Okay, I think it's clear. And what we have about special questions? Who are you? Where are you? Why are you? So, these we have special questions, special words. So, how, what, when, where, which, who, whom, whose, and so on. So, you can learn it by heart in this video and make some special questions, of course. For example, where are you from? Or why are you single? And so on. So we just put special question word, then we have am, is, are, then we have you, we, they, he, she, it, I, and so on. Okay, and as I told you before, and every class, every lesson, we will learn something more about question types, and I want you to give some present. Today's class we have a special present. Сегодня у нас мы разыгрываем audiobooks in English. То есть я уже в прошлый раз говорил, насколько это на самом деле удобный и замечательный способ поправить свое произношение, свой словарный запас. Все просто артикуляцию, интонацию, все что угодно. То есть в нашей школе мы специально создали адаптированные аудиокнижки. Более того, вы можете их не только слушать, но вы можете их и также читать. То есть одновременно вы можете читать, но можете одновременно слушать, если это на самом деле сложно на уровне elementary and so on. Но хочу вам сказать с собственного опыта, что именно на уровне elementary лучше всего учить произношение, потому что как мы научимся, так оно и далее пойдет. Поэтому под видео ссылочка есть. Под видео есть ссылочка, по которой мы можем переходить. И там мы найдем, у нас есть сегодня, мне кажется, сегодня есть акция, и на протяжении нескольких дней после нашего урока. То есть на приобретение вот этого курса английские книги audiobooks in English. И, конечно же, сейчас мы их разыграем. То есть, но если вы не выиграли, то не расстраивайтесь. То есть всегда можно перейти по ссылке и заказать для себя, для своей семьи. Это уже доступ будет навечно у вас. То есть вы можете его использовать, где бы вы ни были. Просто на приложение скачали и пользуемся. Okay. So I hope you will like it. И сейчас нужно приготовиться, быть, okay, you should be very attentive and you should be very careful because now you have a chance to win audiobooks. Сейчас у вас есть шанс выиграть эти книжки. Yeah? Okay. Окей. Так, вижу, что если что-то случилось, то есть, возможно, какие-то техподдержка была, техпроблемы. То есть напишите, пожалуйста, еще раз почту. Я вот сейчас, это будет действительно под моим личным контролем, я это проконтролирую. То есть в предыдущих 2 уроках я вам вышлю, да, на почту карточки по запоминанию слов. Обязательно. Напишите вашу почту, пожалуйста, Сергей. Сейчас, пожалуйста, все сконцентрируемся на нашем задании и прошу вас писать сразу все ответы одним сообщением, то есть не делить их на 5 или 6 предложений, так как будем засчитывать только полные ответы. То есть будет полные 6 предложений, тогда мы будем начинать. Okay, are you ready? И напоминаю, что сегодня у нас разыгрывается аудиокнижки, которые вам помогут выучить английский быстрее, и вы научитесь понимать речь на слух, потому что, как мы говорили в курсе «Практический английский» каждый день, то есть нам важно, чтобы мы понимали нашего собеседника, да? Это очень важно. И именно с помощью аудиокниг мы можем себе это позволить, потому что они тренируют наше ухо, и таким способом мы можем более отчетливо и более легче поймем речь, которая будет от носителя языка. Okay, so are you ready? We can start. So you have 6 sentences. You have to fill in the blanks using different types of English questions. So I'm waiting for answers, so be really attentive. Okay. Еще раз напоминаю, что сегодня мы разыгрываем аудиокнижки, то есть вы можете одновременно и слушать, и читать их. Видео под этим видео ссылочка есть, по которой вы можете перейти и приобрести за небольшой ценой, но вы вложитесь в будущее ваших детей. Я думаю, что оно вам пригодится, и за такую цену это вообще не цена. Okay, so waiting for your answers, and it's obvious. Everyone needs audiobooks. Конечно же, что каждый хочет выиграть эти книжки. Я еще раз повторяю, если вы не выиграли, не огорчайтесь. Просто переходим по ссылочке под видео, и заполняем анкетку, и наш менеджер с вами свяжется для уточнения дальнейших вопросов. Возможно, будет какая-то скидочка и так дальше. Okay? So, don't hesitate. Не скромничаем, переходим по ссылочке и заполняем анкетку. Тем более, что вы уже знаете, как ее заполнять. Там простенькая анкетка, номер телефона, почта и все. И мы уже с вами на связи. Про полезность аудиокниг уже больше не буду вспоминать, потому что это само собой понятно, что это самый простейший способ понять речь быстрее, заговорить быстрее, что главное научиться говорить правильно, с правильным акцентом, чтобы вас понимали другие и так дальше. Я думаю, что это уже не надо объяснять. Okay, so you have 1 minute more. 1 минутка еще раз. Еще 1 минутка, и тогда будем уже принимать ответ. Пожалуйста. Okay. I'm waiting for your answers. Так, напоминаю, что нужно сделать задание, то есть нужно написать правильные вопросики. Типы вопросов мы сегодня с вами уже выучили. Так, у нас здесь первые ответы. Ну, давайте подождем еще полминутки. Возможно, кто-то еще захочет. Кто-то уже дописывает, возможно. Угу. Угу. Так, все. На этом уже закончилась наш розыгрыш. У нас есть уже 2 победителя, насколько я вижу. Так, у нас есть 2 победителя. Это Нина. So, correct answers are: where is he from? Okay. You are not. Aren't you? Are they from Canada or Italy? Is she married? You are not my enemy, are you? And the last one, is it your father? Yes, it's your father. Окей, поздравляю вас. Так, попрошу единственное написать, Нина, попрошу вас написать вашу почту, и мы вам пришлем ваш приз на почту. Сергея почта у меня есть. Также открою вам доступ к выигранным карточкам для запоминания. Okay, that's great. So, congratulations. Okay, еще раз напоминаю, те, кто не успел, не расстраиваемся, переходим под видео, ссылочка есть, регистрируемся и замовляем. Заказываем, да? Да. Заказываем. Заказик небольшой. Окей. Угу. Окей, thank you. Окей, Regina. Regina, okay, let's be, you're not, are you from Italy? Окей, также пришлите нам свою почту, Регина, и мы вам тоже засчитаем. Прошу вас участвовать в наших открытых уроках и, пожалуйста, будьте активными и до скорых встреч. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day and see you next time. Thank you guys. Love you all. Bye.